Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with XO, and today I'm going to be bringing you a game from MLG Dallas, a game that was going on while another game was cast, and it hasn't been shoutcasted. There's no VOD out for it, so there were a lot of people who wanted to check out this game. I learned about the game as it was announced by Day9 and DJ Wheat during the course of another game. Can't remember exactly what it was, and they were saying that there is this other game going on right now. It's like really great, and I wish we could have been casting that game instead of the one we're casting right now. And so I'm going to check that out and see what this is all about. So it's going to be a PvZ on Lost Temple, and we're going to have Socke spawning as the Red Protoss at the 2 o'clock position against MSI Fnatic Sen, aka Softball in this game, spawning as a Blue Zerg at the 12 o'clock position. Now, this is going to be a PvZ, like I said, and I don't really like repeating myself, but anyway, a lot of games, a lot of good games being played at MLG Dallas these days. I've been actually busy with watching a lot of those games. I haven't really except for my real life and stuff, I can really cast as many games as I would have liked. I've been trying to see which games I might want to cast once MLG Dallas is done. I'd like to cast a few of them. A few of them are really good games, and obviously this seems to be one of them, even though I haven't seen it. And here we have Sen going with a fast hatchery at 15 supply. No spawning pool yet. And what is Socke doing? He's already at 17 food right now. Overlord going inside his base, seeing that there's nothing really there, and he has, yep, there we go. So a fast expansion is going down. No gateway up until 17 food, so going for a fast nexus, excuse me. And Forge, so gonna probably see some cannons being placed down over here to prevent Zerglings from harassing this area at the natural. Now he has been scouting as well, sees that the spawning pool is quite late, and that the fast hatchery has been planted, which means that there isn't going to be that much threat from the Zerg player right now. So he just decides to there's a lot of fast expand builds going down lately. I mean, Terrans are doing it, Zerg are obviously doing it for obvious reasons, and the Protoss are starting to do it as well. So not so much one base play anymore, and a lot of macro going on, especially on a map like Lost Temple, where there's so many places to expand. Now, as for the spawn positions, not really so threatening, given the fact that they're cross spawn positions. Instead of being like here and here, for instance, these are pretty messed up spawn locations because there's such a short distance in between, and you have this Zelnagator, for instance, as well, that is very important to control. And this gold expansion is smack in the middle of the two players' spawn locations, so that's not really usable unless you're really confident in your abilities to keep it. So taking a look at the production tab, not really much going on over there. This is a very late cyber core. I mean, what, 26 food, so that's 26 cyber core. I haven't really seen such a late cyber core in quite a while right now. Also, Sen is not really doing anything except macroing up. He wants to saturate all his bases. Seems he's supply blocked himself a little bit, but an Overlord is on the way. Now we have a gateway, second gateway. Is there a second gateway? I saw a second. Yep, there we go. So this can either mean two things. What Socke is doing right here, he's either going to go for Colossus plus some gateway backup units, or he's just going to go for a lot of gateways. So far I don't see him doing that. Let's see. Oh, so we have the warp gate research going down. This probably means that there's going to be a lot of warp gates being put down somewhere. I don't know, perhaps here. I know it's just one central pylon. Should put down a few more pylons in case any harass tries to take this down. And there we have one gateway placed, and it's 1, 2, plus 3 down there. And how much money does he have? 200. Okay, so not that much. He still needs to saturate the base down here. One cannon down there. That's enough for now. Zerg player isn't really packing a punch. Larry's almost done. He has 2 extractors plus 2 here on the way, which means he's probably going to go for Mutalisk. If you want this much gas, it's either Mutas or Infestorling, Baneling, which is really kind of weird to play. You don't really get that many infestors against Protoss. And here we have a bunch of gateways, bunch more gateways being laid down, so that's 6 in total with this one. Weapon upgrades level 1 on the way. Also, I've seen a lot of Protoss players these days going for this very fast weapon level 1 upgrade. They especially when they fast expand, they just get this forge at the start to cannon up a little bit and block it off and create an artificial choke over here or something like that, and decide to go ahead and get weapons upgrade level 1 and then just go for a very aggressive timing push, which I guess Socke is trying to pull off right here, which means he's gonna try pushing across the map and get a proxy pylon somewhere over here or closer to this Zelnaga tower over here. I personally like getting a proxy pylon about here because you have the range to morphine units on here, and it's out of attack range for the other player, especially if it's a Zerg. And here we have some Zerglings. Spine crawlers being placed here to defend against a imminent warp gate push. I think this is gonna be enough, but this, I think they can pick it up. I think he can take this out. Yep, he should try taking that spine crawler down and just outranging it. Now these things are on their way across the map. Let's see if they're gonna try it. No, they're not going in the natural. They're gonna come back and help defend the base over here. So another spine crawler on the way. Now these links plus the spine crawlers are, let's say, enough-ish to deal with this, but we have 6 Mutalisk on the way. The Spire is done right now, so that means that those mutas are probably going to help as long as these stalkers go down. I mean, these stalkers need to be prioritized by the spine crawlers. There we have Guardian Shield going down and the massive push going down over here. Nice force field blocking all those Zerglings in, and a lot of drones coming off the line. Let's see if these mutas can actually make a difference over here. 2 spine crawlers going down and a lot of units being killed over here. A lot of drones dying. So that's like, he lost like 10 drones or more there, and he's probably going to lose these as well. There we have, the Zealots are doing quite a lot of damage, and let's see if these mutas can take down the Stalkers. If they do take down the Stalkers, then the Zealots aren't really going to be any problem. Now, it seems that Sen has managed to repel this push for now, but I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be enough, because he lost all his drones over here. Let's see what happens. So, here we have some Zerglings with speed surrounding these Stalkers, and the mutas focus firing the Stalkers as well, which means that these Zealots are going to be left all alone right now, microing that muta away, the low HP Mutalisk, and he's probably going to try taking down the stray Zealots right now. Let's see if he does follow these Zealots as well. Seems so. And these Zerglings taking down this pylon over here. Now, 2 more mutas out right now, and these Zealots are probably gonna die. Let's see, one goes down, and oopsie, one makes it alive. Now, let's see, the Zerg should really drone up again. There we have another 4 drones on the way. He's resaturating the space over here, and as you can see, he is filling up the gas before the minerals because he needs all that gas for the Mutalisk. It's very important. Now I'm going to take a look at the Protoss base for a second. So Twilight Council is on the way, which means either that he's going to go for a Templar unit path and get some upgrades for his Stalkers like Blink and Charge for his Zealots. And let's see if he's going to decide to go for Psy Storm or anything like that. Here we have an Overseer. Probably going to drop a Changeling right now, or not. Going back, and this cannon is not done yet. Just this one, he's going to probably pick off a few probes over there. There we got 2 probes going down, and now the mutas is being warded away. Now, here we have Blink is already on the way, right as soon as the Twilight Council finished. Let's take a look at the saturation over here. Now this is fine again. You should try thinking about expanding. And this probe trying to take a look at what's happening over here. Where's the... What happened to the Zergling? What did I miss? What? Just a moment. This is something I'm really curious about. Did I not see as what is this what the hell? So I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit and and I think I backed off too much. Yes, indeed, but I'm just really curious about it. Okay, so that Zergling backing out there for no apparent reason, and now this probe is scouting the drone. Okay, so I don't really get why he backed off that Zergling just to get it to this tower. I think it was much better if that Zergling would kill the probe. Now he obviously saw the drone. Socke obviously saw this drone trying to get the expansion down over there, so even if he didn't scout the expansion, he scouted the intention to get the expansion, which is almost just as good. Now these mutas are rising in number right now. Also, a few more joining them. That's a huge flock of mulas over here, and 4 more on the way, plus weapon upgrades level 1 for flyers. Now I'm gonna take a look at what Socke is doing over here, and this is still 6 gateways. Not adding a robo facility yet. I guess he doesn't need it right now, but he should maybe consider getting Phoenix. I mean, that's a lot of Mutalisk, and Phoenix are really great against Mutas. You can even get away with not losing 1 Phoenix if you want to, if you properly micro them. And there we have these gateways getting, like I said, so I should in the start make a few more pylons to power all these structures over here. Not really what you want to do, just put a few pylons down there in that location. Now these mutas are quite annoying to fight against. It's not just the fact that they do a lot of damage and they have a lot of HP, but it's the fact that they keep your army pinned down. There's not that much you can do. So there's 2 cannons over here. Maybe put some pylons down again and get some cannons around his buildings over here to make sure that the mutas won't pick off stuff too easily in his main. Now Storm is on the way indeed, so like I said, he did get the Templar Archives, and Storm is almost done. Was chrono boosting it so far. Seems he's still chrono boosting it until he's done. He's probably gonna get the Kadarian Amulet as well, so that those Templar can storm as soon as they are warped in. Now this expansion is done. Spinecrawler going down here just to be safe. And there we have Kadarian Amulet is being researched right now. And I'm gonna take a look at the what's it called? The army count right now, and 125 for the Zerg player and 90 for the Protoss, so that's not really so good. And taking a look at the income tab, they're both pretty even, although the Zerg is having 1 base ahead, and he's already saturating this, so we can see his gas income is quite higher, it's considerably higher, and the mineral income is going to go up quite a lot as well after these minerals get saturated. 4 zealots on the way over here. I was probably gonna, but he spots this, so Sen spots this. These zealots are not really gonna do anything for this expansion. He's gonna probably try. He's gonna need to try to do something else. Maybe warp in some units. Maybe we can get a war prism on the edge over here or something, and warp in some units to harass this. Why not even High Templar, Dark Templar or something like that. But he should get some Phoenix. I mean, I'd like to see some Phoenix in this game, because this is a lot of Mutalisk, and Stalkers don't really cut it, especially if you have all these Zerglings. But given the fact that he's getting Storm, then those Zerglings should really be decently countered by the Storm. They don't have that much HP. Storm is really great, since Zerglings tend to mass up, and yep, there we go. Oh, and nice Storm's going down over there, weakening those Mutalisk, and there we go. Picking off whatever he can. Let's see if he does pick up. Why does he go back? Those Stalkers are no imminent threat, really. 1 Storm, though, already on that High Templar, and a second one on the way as well on the other. Now he's gonna... Yep, there we have another Storm, and he has to be careful with these Stalkers. These Zerglings do great damage against Stalkers. Here we have 9 more Mutas on the way, and 16 Zerglings as well, so Mutaling all the way for now. Let's see if he's gonna be transitioning into something else or not. No, his muta count went down considerably, and there we go, he loses more Mutalisk. And Socke trying to take this down as well after the gold, but he's not really gonna make it. I think maybe for now. But yeah, there we go. So those Zerglings not really